Hi everyone, Claudia here. Thank you so much for tuning into my second presidential message. In this message, I want to talk a little bit about an event that we hosted with the Silicon Valley San Jose chapter in the past month, as well as what I took out of the council meeting that I attended this past month as well. And so for the first one, we hosted our 18th annual estate planning symposium with the San Jose Silicon Valley chapter this year at the Crown Plaza in San Jose. And this was an incredibly successful event. One of my goals this year was to promote professional membership and to get their involvement with us as CPAs and Cal CPA as a foundation, and really just encourage them to participate in more networking events with us, as well as getting to take advantage of some of our CPE. And I am happy to announce that this year's estate planning symposium was incredibly successful. We had over 200 attendees, and I believe in the prior year we only had 125. So that was a huge jump in attendees. And then we also had 24 sponsors, and out of these sponsors, about 70% of them were actually professional members. And so I just think that was an amazing turnout. This is a great time for us to, as CPAs, as Cal CPA members, to really network with people who are of the professional memberships. And this event was perfect for it. And we had a largely successful event. And I just want to give a special thank you and a shout out to the co-chair for the past 6 years, Elizabeth Sevilla. She's a tax partner at Seiler. She's also with the Peninsula chapter, and she's been putting her heart and soul into this event for the past 6 years, and it's been just getting more successful every year. And so we thank her so much for it. We also want to thank our entire committee. We had a much larger committee this year for this event, and I know that also had a lot to do with the success of this event as well. And so last month I also went to a council meeting, and there we installed our new chair, Bob Reynolds. Congratulations. And he talked a lot about the professional memberships as well. And it's incredibly important this year because what we've noticed in the marketing trend was that a lot of new hires that are actually being hired as CPAs and going into the accounting profession actually don't have master's or bachelor's degrees in accounting itself. A lot of them come from an IT background, a lot of them come from a business background, and some of them just come from other backgrounds that you wouldn't even predict would go into accounting. But because of this, we just want to emphasize how important it is for all of us to really be professionals that are well-rounded, people that can be trusted advisors more so than just an accountant. And one of the ways that as Cal CPA members we want to improve ourselves as a whole is to encourage professional memberships, because that will help us as CPAs to become more trusted advisors when we have a larger network that we can also extend to our clients. And another thing that Bob talked about was also investing in our young people and really being mentors to them, and also seeking out mentorships ourselves. And I find this very helpful. I love our company actually has a program where we assign mentors and peer mentees to one another. So we call them buddies. And I always find this really helpful because, just because you come in at a certain level doesn't mean you can't find value in mentorship from your peers or those under you. And as well as, of course, finding mentors that are in an area of their profession where you see yourself being in the next 5 to 10 years or 20 years. So just a quick encouragement for everybody to maybe within their firms or in their professional lives to find one person that they can personally mentor, and then potentially also seeking out a mentor themselves, and really just emphasizing how important it is, because the world is ever changing. I know our CPA licenses are changing as well, especially with artificial intelligence coming. And so it's good for us to have more perspective and to be able to just reach out to those that we admire and we see ourselves and we want to see ourselves be in the future, and really investing our time meeting up with them, as well as those that are starting their careers and might not know which direction to take their careers and are probably looking for a mentor but just don't know how to ask. And so just reaching out to them, asking them for coffee, asking them out for a lunch is something that we just really want to encourage, and something that I know Bob Reynolds talked a lot about. And so with those two things, I just wanted to wrap it up and just really thank again Elizabeth Sevilla and the entire committee for the State Planning Symposium for what a great event that was, as well as the San Jose Silicon Valley chapter for all of their involvement with that event as well, and just an encouragement for us to be to grow as trusted advisors more so than accountants, and to find mentorship in the people around us. Thank you.